people sleep on Nez because, again, like he doesn't always pop up like that. Yo, Nez, interview? One here.
No.
Oh, okay. Young goat.
Y'all got it.
Can you sit? Want me to get out, or can you go that way, or I don't know. But yeah, no, it's just like Nez is so incredibly carried by. No. Dude, I'll wait for you to get your headset on. And then you got chat, I think.
What's up, gamers?
Okay, well,
What up?
Yeah,
I see we won. That's a throwback.
Yes, sir. Streamer Nezergy, content creator Nezergy. First off, congratulations,
Thank you,
sir. Like, not only was this your first time beating Sosa in winners, first time taking 2 sets, first time winning a tournament over him.
Yeah.
How long have you been that dude? Just say all your life, because we already know.
I've been trying to be that dude since I met the guy. No, there was very clear, like, some things that he needed to do that he just like couldn't, that he's done before. I assume that's like or I mean he said it himself. It's probably like rivals like getting in the way.
Yeah.
Top 3 was 3 rivals players. Like
Yeah, that's something we've been talking about. Top 4, Ion will have.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Also a rivals player. That's something we had to talk about. Where he's not saying he's rusty, but like there are some other forces at play.
There's some layers. Yeah.
But like I said, like everyone here, like we've all been playing rivals. So it's like if you show up, like you're co-signing on, like, I played rivals but no Johns. Like I showed up here to play, and whatever happens. I
definitely grinded with Zola and my friend Sergio.
Yo,
like,
shouts to the goats. Shouts to the goats.
Play too. Like they were joining up, just trying to get all of the rivals out of my system for this tournament, because I didn't want to lose to like anybody that my ego doesn't let me lose to,
Yeah, like me, like yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like man, it's crazy because like I was looking at the seeding, because obviously there's a lot of good players. There's a lot of people who haven't been around for a minute, but they're still nice. Of the people who made top 3, I feel like it was the people it should have been. The order was a little weird, especially as we were going into grands. But like, you playing Suvir is like top 50 currently. You were for sure last season. I don't know if you were this current season, but like you were recently top 50.
Skill wise, I'm top 50, but like recent wise, it has been a minute.
Skill wise, you're top 10. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess it bumped me up a little bit. Put some respect on me.
Yeah. Then you have Johnny, who's obviously like previously #1. He would have made the rank again due to inactivity, things like that. So it's just
Johnny is still very good. I think he has, obviously has a little bit of rust, and like he was playing flustered that game 3, especially after how game 4, especially after how game 3 ended with a 9 and then a crazy bacon interaction.
Yeah, dude, I was calling, and you playing fighting games, so like we've already talked about this, but like bacon is an assist.
Yeah, bacon is absolutely like an assist, or like the slow projectile like character.
Yeah, where you can fall behind it or what.
Yeah. I've always loved that.
Yeah, because I'm like, you could hit confirm off of it, it combo broke, and you killed him off of the combo break.
Yeah. It was very messed up, and Sosa was saying I got very lucky.
Hell yeah.
Like I did. Yeah.
That's part of the 9s are lucky. Like part of the character is luck.
Part of the character's luck. Part of the character's reacting to what you're given, which I'm very fond of in Smash, because the movement's very fun on its own. So giving more infinite gameplay is very, very cool to me.
Yeah, and I was talking, I guess so. I was talking to Frequency, and he was talking about how you have a very strong awareness, because we were talking about like your platform play, things like that, and then like you're very fluid in the way you cycle through different platform pressure, and then like you're very keen on comboing off of different hammer hits. Yeah. So just how you're talking about like you don't know what you're going to be given per se in the match, but being able to adapt to it, or like having labbed it previously and then like being able to jump on it. I feel like those are 2 strong areas where it's like bacon confirms, hammer confirms, and like getting different things off the hammers, like the platform pressure, taking your time getting out of the corner. Yeah. Like all these little minute things took you far.
The corner was something that I really needed to like figure out, especially against Marth. I was worried about Marth since set 1. In winners, I was like, he's gonna pick Marth and then switch over. I didn't actually expect Wario.
I thought he was gonna stay pit, because I thought the matchup was gonna be like bad enough.
His pit's really good against my Game & Watch. Yeah. To give him credit, but I don't think he was playing as like precise in terms of his combo strings
as he needed to. Yeah.
Yeah, and so because of that, I was able to up B out of a lot of different things that normally doesn't work as much against Sosa. But I got away with a lot of it. And I think because of that, that's why he started cycling to like Wario, because like that's like a game plan that he'll never like mess up.
Yeah, so I'm like, I didn't know if he was gonna, because by his own words, he says Wario's not even his best character right now. It's like Lucario and his Pit are better.
Absolutely, but he doesn't feel like he has access to Lucario because of the rust.
Which
Which I
fair.
also believe.
That's fair, yeah. So, like, when he went Wario, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, this is tried and true, old habits, easier to warm up. And he's played the matchup a million times. Like, beat L's, he's beat, probably pick Mon, probably whoever. But
I can imagine he didn't feel the same confidence with the Marth, and that's why he didn't pick it right away.
Yeah. So that's why I said 2 when it came in. Like, he lost game 1. I was just like, I'd like to see the Marth, or I'd like to also, like, he picked Marth. I was like, now this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. And it definitely was. I was definitely feeling like, okay, that's going to come out, and then it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to nickel and dime my way through, which is like kind of what he does.
Hit. Yeah.
The interaction that happens a lot is I press fair, and if he's in the air, it works. If he shields it, I get destroyed. But if I don't press fair, then he just has full, complete control over everything in my life.
Yeah, you have to challenge, because, like, you were doing fair down tilts, he was doing fair down tilts, and I'm just like, yeah, like, they both have similar tools, but his mobility's better.
I was talking to Xeno kids, like, I have to look like an idiot sometimes in order for him to, like, give me, like, the respect.
Yeah.
Like, I have to fair his shield.
He has to consider the option. Yeah.
There's layers to this shit. We've been playing for, like, 10 years now.
Yeah. And I think, like, something you're really good at is, like, your custom one with movements and, like, the way you approach situations. So, it's like, even if you're in the corner, you'll find different ways to get out of the corner.
Yeah,
or
my
like,
ledge dashes were not good today, so I didn't do them. So I just upbeat or refresh ledge, waited for a swing.
Yeah, he did like a fair, drifted back, did a bacon on stage. Yeah.
The fair from ledge is actually like low key, like come around and become good again, as long as you don't land on stage.
Yeah. That's like the classic Ivysaur. Like, there's a couple characters who do that and drift back to ledge, and then like I'm gonna punch you next time, and all of a sudden you're like different option, you uppy off ledge. Your stage awareness was really good, especially on like Green Hill, being able to recover to the swinging platform, things like that.
That interaction happened on like the first stock, and I was like, okay, that's my game plan. Like I need to jump on that thing. If I'm off stage, I need to find my way onto that thing.
Yeah.
I don't get swung at for years.
Yeah, so I don't know, dude. I was just really impressed. Like, this is something where I said, like, I said this was a long way coming for you because you've been nice for a long time. You've had what are some of your best career wins? Because like we were talking about how you beat Violet. That was one of the big ones.
I didn't beat Violet. No. She beat me 3-1.
Oh, did you upset? Did you like? Oh, you beat Kais?
I beat Kais.
Sorry,
I beat Kais.
my bad, Vi.
Dirt Boy.
I remember that.
Yeah. But that was early on. Dirt Boy, Kais are like some of my bigger ones. Other than that,
and even like SoCal, like big names. Even if you want to list some of those,
I've beaten Brian before. I've beaten Mickey and Brian and Sneeze. I've beaten the whole
Till's
SoCal.
top 50. Oh, Steve.
I've beaten all of SoCal
50,
except for that guy and Arrow.
And Arrow wanted to come today, so you almost got the shot. But but I guess this is a nice consolation prize, I guess.
Arrow's only one of the old heads that I never beat. / he's the only one that's like 4-stocked me. Back when I was a shitter.
Yeah, Arrow do that to you for sure.
Arrow fucked me up. That was a mini game. I remember that trauma.
Yeah, but like you're on top now.
Wow, that feels crazy. I mean, yeah, this is the only thing that we've had in a while, right?
Yeah. And like this is a bunch of talent here, good numbers. We have people on stream watching. Like,
the production quality is sick. I have a green screen behind me. Like this.
That's what.
This feels like a new era.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah. We got lights. We got the webcam. We got like a little splitter or whatever. Like, this is. Shouts out to this venue. Shouts out to Tauntaun, to Freddie, and I think the other person's name was not James. There's no TO.
I don't remember.
But yeah. But shouts out to the TOs in the venue. Like, this shit's tight. Letting Nets come up here and take our money. Like, that's beautiful. I'm tired of giving Sosa my. Well, I mean, I still gave Sosa some of my money, but
he's got some.
It's nice that Nets, dude. Like,
look, I've always said I'd be playing the longest. I've always said that. I think it's very appropriate that when a new game came out, in the form of Rivals 2, I think it's very appropriate that in my mind that I was the one. I'm still holding it down in this game.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm gonna be playing this. Like, this is gonna be my priority, like, forever. You know?
Yeah. Like, I played Rivals. I'm like, this is a fun game, but like, I love PM. Like, P+, whatever y'all want to call it. But like, just real quick, I was kind of like saying how Suvir, Suvir's been nice, and like, there's been a lot of kind of feelings in the top player world where it's like some people are kind of bummed that like, a lot of top players stop showing up every season, and like there's like less talent out there. But like, the people who show up still care, and they're still out here hustling. And like I think because here in SoCal, we've gone through so many layers of top players stop playing, and
Yeah.
I was saying like Fly Amanita doesn't play anymore. Obviously, Larry doesn't play anymore. DSF, like we've lost so many top players. Venom, our Sizzle, even like J Falls and stuff like that. Like a lot of people you saw here today haven't played the game, like haven't been active in a minute. So it's just like new top players will rise, and like it's still valid.
Yeah.
Like just because I mean, he was lucky enough to like get some of his demons before they left. But even if you don't, like, you can still get nice. You can still study their VODs. You can still learn the matchups. You can still, like, push the skill ceiling so that when the next people come to challenge you, you are their Sosa. You are their Thunders. You are their Bob, their DVD, they're the Doctor. So, like, I think you winning this as the first one back, the Rivals era, is beautiful because you've been here putting in the work. Like, I remember when you were, like, just a munchkin wandering up here.
Oh, dude, all these guys remember when I was, like, 16, with acne and a giant afro.
Yeah, just, like, pulling up. It's like, oh, yeah, you know, he's a cool guy, kind of quiet. You know, he plays Game & Watch, whatever. Into, like, you were kind of taking names here or there. You're like, you know, you kind of had some swag to you, but, like, you weren't quite good yet. Into, like, yo, like, he's going to get out of pools. Into, like, yo, he's going to get some upsets. Into, like, this dude's winning tournaments.
Yeah, I think when I beat Jose V for the first time, that was when people were like, oh, okay, so he's like nice.
Yeah. like he's real. So now today, not only are you real, but you're that guy for the day, man.
I am that guy for the day. That's crazy. I miss when I could go like to like college and like nobody knows, you know. Nobody knows that I'm that guy.
It's like the meme in the corner of the party. Nobody knows I'm that guy.
I beat Sosa twice.
Do you have any words for the people? Because I'm sure we're about to wrap this up. I want you to be able to, you know, just talk your shit or, you know, shout outs, whatever you want to do.
I don't shit talk. You know, I've never been like that. But
he says it to me. Go ahead, sir.
But you know, if you're SoCal, come out. Tony's doing a really good job at like bringing out a bunch of new people, so it's not as bad as it used to be, where you would just get put against all these pro players round one. You could play PM again. It feels like in Southern California. For these events, stuff like that, family's still good. Yeah, like it's still a family experience. Come out, have some fun. I'm very proud of myself putting in the work. I put in a lot of work this week just to like practice for this.
You got top 3 in doubles, right? And then
me and my girlfriend Sarah Slay.
Shouts out to Sarah.
She's also been like very supportive.
You're about to not shout her out, scumbag. I got you, Sarah. I got you.
She slaps.
Yeah. So it's like, man, got top 3 in doubles. They were a mad strong team. I lost to them personally. And then like he just came through and clutched up on singles. So it's just like, and Sarah's new. Sarah's new to the game, right?
Yeah, this was her first tournament.
So it's just like there are new people, guys. Like SoCal's been kind of like off the map for a little bit. Cam, shouts to Loyal, has been holding it down, like having locals out of a melee event.
Yeah.
But like we're trying to get it back together. We want to. Even if there's only 5 of us, and that's the beautiful thing, is like we will show up and we will play the game, we'll grind. I'll play with any skill level. Nez, like,
absolutely.
Nez has been better than me for a long time, and he still plays with me. So like, it's just we're all family out here, and I think like, you know, from way back in my day, Jared, Machiavelli, like we started it off as a family, and I think this is still carrying. So I'm just glad that like again that you're on your way to the next up. And I'm glad that like you're keeping the whole like family vibes and like the good vibes here. So
yeah, shouts out to all the homies that make it good. All the homies playing with me, my friends. Shouts out to my girlfriend, to all the people here that are still playing, making it happen.
Yeah. So with that, once again, congratulations, sir.
Thank you. I'm actually so psyched, man. So cool.
Thank y'all for tuning into the stream. Thanks again to the venue. Like, this is beautiful. Y'all, like, hit the Discord, hit the SoCal Discord, hit, like, the Facebook group, hit Twitter, something, tweet at us. Shouts out to the people who couldn't make it. And everyone who's in stream, thank y'all for watching history being made, dude. I love y'all. Be easy.